What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice.
Yes, we're talking about practice, and it's no joke.
Pay attention to the situation. 1st and 10.
To me, the practice squad is the guys who are looking at the opponent's offense or defense, trying to give our offense or defense the best look possible to go out and execute on Sunday. Look team or show team, dirty show. I mean, we kind of just give it a little jazz to it.
Perfect, right there. Right there.
It's just those guys that are still emulating some of our techniques, also learning some of the opponents, how they run certain coverages, run certain defenses, and just trying to go out and execute it at a high level versus our offense or defense.
The practice squad is a group that is separate and distinct from the NFL rosters on game day.
Everyone wants to be in the NFL. The NFL doesn't want everyone to be in it. First phone call was from my older brother, who he was spelled it out to me. He goes, look, you got to be honest with what your situation is, and the best chance for you is to make the practice squad coming out of training camp.
Here in New England, several former Patriots began their football careers on the practice squad before carving out NFL careers. Like guard Stephen Neal, a 3-time Super Bowl champion who played 9 years in the NFL with the Patriots. Or fullback James Devlin, another 3-time Super Bowl champ who played 8 years in New England.
Hand off to the fullback, a leap by Devlin, trying to fight his way in on the left side, still turning, diving, touchdown, Patriots!
He said boom, 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 Devlin!
Both those players are unique as they involved position changes, which required more time to develop. How about running back Ben Jarvis Green Ellis?
Ben Jarvis comes to the right of the 45. He's at the 50, the 45 of the Raiders, and smacks it into the end zone.
The leading rusher on the Patriots Super Bowl 46 team.
Green Ellis has room. He's got a first down across the 50, 45. He's to the 40 of the 35 to 30-yard line and out of bounds.
Currently, Miles Bryant has graduated from the practice squad to become a player who played over 60% of the defensive snaps this season.
So in order to be ready to go out and perform on Sundays or Monday nights or Thursday nights, whatever day the game is on, you need to have some type of preparation or some type of look at what you may see or what the opposing team may bring you come game day.
Angelo Bentley is in his first season of coaching with the Patriots. Among his responsibilities are assisting the practice squad.
I would say to be a successful practice squad player is just about owning your role, owning your job or responsibility, whatever that is of you.
I think it's an NFL football player who gets paid to practice. Now, your commitment to that role, I think, determines opportunities going forward. There's a lot of respect for guys on the practice squad. We're talking about guys that have invested the same amount of time and hours as the rest of us throughout the course of the off season, and then, you know, just because you're on the practice squad in season doesn't mean they're spending less time, you know, and committed to the team. So to me, maybe it's just because I went through it. I have a lot of respect for the guys on the practice squad and their commitment to the team because it's hard. I think every practice is important, whether you're a practice squad or not, where you really need to be committed to the process of fundamental football and improving.
It's how can I assist you so you can go out and perform at your best. And at the end of the day, I'll end up getting better as well because, you know, iron sharpen iron, and everyone, if we can all benefit together and I can give you a certain look that you need, that's ultimately what I'm here for.
The thing I think about a lot is, you know, the Super Bowl in Atlanta that we had won. You know, Brian Hoyer, you know, he wasn't a practice squad guy, but a reserve quarterback. You know, the look he gave, you know, our defense of what the Rams were doing that week, yeah, that stuff's really important and it matters. And I think that's what makes New England special. I think we have a lot of guys who kind of are just for the betterment of the team. Like that's really what motivates them.
Bill Murray was signed as an undrafted free agent by the Patriots in May of 2020. After a few years on the practice squad, Murray was elevated 3 times this year to the game day roster.
I'm ready to do whatever is best for the team. I think that's the role for a lot of the guys on the practice squad is whatever can help the team win is the most important thing. And like, I think a lot of guys who are on that practice squad, like, they love football and they love winning and they will do whatever it takes to get us the win.
We had Bill Murray, get elevated for the third time. I was really proud of him because you see the amount of work they put in, the time, the effort, and it's not easy. It's easy to talk about it, it's hard to do it. And so, to see someone get rewarded, it makes you really happy.
The most important thing is practice, For us, I think practice is the most important thing that we do because we get a good look at what we're doing and we get to work on our craft. And there's a limited amount of time, limited amount of reps. So we waste one of those, it hurts because then you're like, crap, he's not getting better. I just wasted my time, I wasted his time, I wasted the coach's time.
I would say it all goes back to your team's culture. It all goes back to the messages of, our leader, coach. And, you're looking for those smart players, those tough players, those consistent players, guys that, work hard and just come in day after day, trying to get better and trying to just do their job to the best degree they can.